Welcome back to BoomShot. I'm Colby, and this is Odin. You may recognize him from his brilliant music that's been on every single episode we've made.
It's true.
And follow him at Odinson, right?
Prod.Odinson.
Okay, yeah, there you go. And
Link at top of the description.
Yeah, we'll do that. All right, let's get to the...
You looking for this?
Dude, that's so sick. That's so sick.
Looks like Force Unleashed, right? Force.
Think so, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
How did that not
I
slice
feel like
through?
that should have cut him in half.
What the heck? Well, he saved the day.
You're alive. They thought me you were dead. I didn't tell them anything.
I know. Come with me. I'm gonna get you home.
That's sweet.
Wholesome.
All right, honorary guest Odin. What did you like about this episode? We'll start with that. Nothing.
Not much. I mean, look.
I mean, it was kind of a short episode.
It was
really.
very short.
I mean, we talked about the Vader scene. That was pretty good. I mean, not much Vader. I would like to see more.
I know, yeah.
The scene we reacted to, that was pretty sweet. I mean, other than that, dude, it was kind of...
Short. Kind of boring.
Yeah. I mean, we need more Vader. We need more Kenobi. I think that's
yeah.
what it comes down to. I mean, we got 2 more episodes, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough to salvage.
I don't even know.
So, what are some things you didn't like now that we got nothing that you liked out of the way?
Reva.
Okay.
I don't like her I don't like her story. Her motivation is just weird.
Right,
It's
yeah.
just unusual.
I mean, maybe they'll save it somehow, but I feel like the way her character was written just didn't filled out.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
poorly
kind of
written.
empty.
I mean, obviously, like, she wants to be Grand Inquisitor, but she's not doing a very good job at
Yeah.
achieving that.
And it seems like me and Kale were way off the mark on our last episode. If you watched that, we said Reva was going to turn to the light side. Okay, it was a possibility. It was a rogue theory. But we said she might turn to the light side and then like help Obi-Wan try and defeat Vader. Because that in when he died, or I guess Ben Kenobi dies, Vader says to him, when we last met, I was the learner, so and you were the master or whatever. So really, Obi-Wan has to win in their last battle. And he kind of got wrecked in the one we've seen in this show so far.
Kind of did.
So I feel like we're going to see a rematch, and Obi-Wan is going to have to at least survive. I mean, he obviously has to survive, but I don't think he can really beat Vader by himself.
It would just make Vader look weak.
Yeah. So that's why I was thinking
They would just have to nerf him just for one fight.
Or he would have to have at least some help.
Some sort of help, yeah.
And that's why we were saying
Vader
about
and then get him
Reva.
out of there.
So, but yeah, that seems pretty off the mark now. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean,
because what made us think that is the way she looked at the rebel signet in the last episode. She kind of was like,
do we know much about like her past?
"Excuse me." The show. Well, the show itself started with I guess it was flashbacks of like Obi and Annie, and then. But, like, the show itself started with a flashback to what we presume was Reva as a youngling.
Oh, okay.
Remember? So, that's kind of what we think. And maybe that's why she's going after Obi-Wan so hard, is that she wants revenge. But we're thinking maybe it's... I mean, Obi-Wan, he's the master negotiator, is going to turn her to the light side.
Maybe so. And that could happen. Because she's doing a pretty bad job at, like... dark side. Yeah, being evil.
Yeah,
I mean,
she needs to try a different lane.
Not very good at being evil.
Yeah, she couldn't intimidate the 10-year-old Leia. So, I mean, Leia's pretty strong. I mean, obviously, she's one of the stronger
Vader
characters.
could have just walked in, she would have spilled it all. I know I would. I mean...
Oh, yeah, if Vader walked in, bro?
Vader walked in?
I mean, I don't know.
I'd pass out.
I'd probably... I'd definitely do something.
Soil yourself.
Oh, that's for sure. Yeah, that'd be the first thing I did when I heard his breathing, even before I saw him. Dude. It's like it was just something that wasn't Vader walking by. I was like, oh, I peed my pants for nothing. Okay. Yeah, so that seems kind of unlikely now. I don't know.
I mean,
Because she like laid the rebel signal on the table, but I mean she kind of seemed indifferent about it. Maybe I don't know.
it could happen. I mean, with how they've written, Star Wars recently, I could see them doing that.
Yeah, especially with
Unless-
like Kylo, I guess
Yeah, honestly.
turning at the end.
Unless they somehow in 2 episodes can make it believable for her to switch.
Yeah, see,
that'd
that's-
be good.
I feel like we'd have had to seen more of it. The last episodes, I hope, are like an hour and a half,
It
dude.
better be.
Yeah, just
This one was so short.
I mean, we got. I don't know if it's confirmed, but there's pretty significant rumors about there being a season 2, or some sort of. It was just said. The rumor I saw that said it was confirmed said Kenobi 2. It didn't say season 2, so I think it might be a Darth Vader show that
That would be
chronologically goes exactly after this, but shows things from his perspective instead of Kenobi's. But it's basically a season 2 from his perspective.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Well, this episode, man, I just don't know. I mean, there was some cool parts,
Yeah.
but there wasn't enough episode in general, and there wasn't enough. I don't know, Vader, dude. We need more Vader.
Exactly. We just need Vader.
I feel like at this point, Reva's the main character. I mean, a main antagonist, and I feel like that should be. I mean, why bring Hayden Christensen back? He's been in for like 0.5
Yeah,
seconds.
seriously. Yeah.
And the man hadn't acted in like 17 years because all the hate he got.
He's still playing Vader, though, right?
Yeah, in some shots, but I saw the other day where they had to get this like really tall dude to fill out the suit for scenes where like he didn't talk or anything like that.
That's tough.
Like, but when it pans up to his face, they kind of put Hayden Christensen. Like when it's not a full body shot,
Yeah.
like up or
It's just
up,
up.
it's Hayden.
That makes sense.
But when it's a full body, they gotta get that tall dude in there. I don't know, man. You got any final thoughts? Okay, where do you think the next 2 episodes will go?
Oof. It's hard to say.
It really is hard to say. This one kind of left it. I mean, I feel like it diverted off the main story almost.
Yeah.
But we don't have time for that. No. I mean, yeah, we had to rescue Leia. There's just a lot of plot holes, dude. Like,
Yeah,
how did they know where Fortress? I mean, the dude. I don't remember his name. But he's like, yeah, they're here. We didn't really know how they figured that out. Obi-Wan pulled that thing out of his pocket and opened the door. Remember that part?
Yeah, that was just
It
random.
was just
Where he got that.
And the worst part is when they were trying to smuggle Leia out, dude.
Oh my god.
We were sitting there watching. We watched it together, and we were like, "Bro, how do you not notice this?"
Just wearing a coat with a giant lump shaped like a child. And you just had a hat on.
Even without,
They're
dude.
just walking.
What Imperial officers wear trench coats?
Yeah. And, pardon my phone. Yeah, and then just like silence that. But like.
It kind of took me out
dumb.
of it. It's almost as bad as that chase scene.
And they. Oh my god.
What were you saying? Though? And they
Like, it's. They already knew Obi-Wan was on the fortress. So
Right.
you'd think that with the probably hundreds of stormtroopers, Imperial
at least.
officers, would be like looking for Obi-Wan Kenobi, and there he is with a hat and a trench coat.
with a child in it.
I don't think that's him. He's got a trench coat on.
That's bad.
It's just silly.
Yeah, that might be the worst. I mean, people might say Clark Kent, Superman, all he does is put sunglasses on. But I mean, that's
And
to
then
me,
the
this is
two, and then the
worse.
two, what are they? The snow speeder things.
Yeah, they just kind of
They
flew
just-
in
they
there
just
and
pull
wrecked
up.
everybody.
Pull up like Fortress Inquisitorius doesn't have any air defenses.
That's a good point. Yeah, you
Or
mentioned that while we
anything
were
to like,
watching.
or anything to alert them of like, yo, there's two enemy speeders about to pull up on our hangar.
Yeah,
Like,
you'd think it would be like one of the most fortified places that there is, and I
Yeah.
think they even said that in the episode.
they did.
But like,
Hardest place to break into. They just pull up.
has a universal key or something
just
to
a
unlock
key
the
to
door.
Unlock anything. Like, I guess the girl, whatever, the officer. I guess she
Yeah.
had it. And
Yeah, I guess
just
she
gave
had
it to
one
her
gave
off
it to-
screen.
yeah, didn't see it
They
on
could have at
screen.
least just had a 2-second shot of her just handing it to him.
And then another part that was kind of weird is when he was trying to like escape those 2 stormtroopers, and his whole like leg was hanging out, and they're like, "Oh!"
They look straight, his legs in the shot. just don't see him.
And they didn't know he was there until like his recorder came on or whatever, his communication device.
Which you'd think would have a mute button if you're using it to talk to each other on
It screwed him over
base.
twice. And another one is when the Game of Thrones lady slapped the stormtrooper in the helmet, dude. Open
smacked
palm.
him in the helmet. And he's like,
Will Smith him. Will Smith him with no regrets, man. Like, she didn't even.
Apparently, that's their weakness. Just smack him in the face, open palm, and they would just be like, ah. They can't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if that comes out as a meme, like a popular meme, credit me for that, dude. You just put Will Smith on there.
It's probably already being made.
For
right
real.
now as we speak.
That's what I should have done, dude. I was just this whole series has had stuff like that. The chase scene, that's the worst, man. That's the worst I've seen.
It had a lot of shaky cam too, like some MCU shaky cam too.
Yeah, that was weird.
Wobbly for what reason?
Yeah, when they were like panning backwards in that hallway, it was like shaking and blurry. I was like, it just kind of takes you out of the show.
Yeah, it really did.
Like, we need smooth transitions, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I understand in some spots, but like it's not like something big was walking on the screen shaking what would be the camera.
It just made no sense.
Yeah, it didn't make sense in that part. But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like this was kind of a rant. But like we had Ewan and Hayden come back after 17 years, and
we just get
in 4 episodes we get this
just
so
kind
far.
of mediocre so far.
And maybe the last 2 will be 2 movies.
I hope so.
Movie,
2 good movies.
Yeah, for real.
Really
to
good
save
movies
the
with
first
a
4
lot of
episodes.
Vader in it.
Yeah, for real.
I just want more Kenobi and Vader.
That's all we want,
that's
man.
the biggest thing, and
I mean, I understand how you need side characters, but they don't need to be overshadowing the 2 main characters in all of Star Wars.
Our throats. Like it's all we're getting is Reva. Show's called Kenobi, not.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they'll salvage a character. I mean, and like me and Kel have said before, I mean, the actress is doing what is given to her, the script.
Don't want to pull a Rose here.
Yeah, a lot of it comes down to writing, and so far the writing.
Poorly written character.
Yeah,
they could bring her back. There's a chance.
Yeah,
and I want that to happen.
Yeah, me too.
Because the Inquisitors are cool.
Oh yeah,
they're really, really cool.
And it's cool that she was like a former Jedi, or presumably that would be cool. And we haven't learned anything more about that, her backstory, which that's understandable at this point in the show. But I feel like they got to tie that in somehow. Why else would that be the opening scene of the whole show?
I imagine they will, probably at like the end.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like a brief thing, and all of a sudden, I'm good now.
Yeah, see, that's kind of what me and Kale were thinking. But update on Kale. He'll be back at some point. For now, we got our boy Odin. We're fixing to react to the Black Adam trailer. And any closing thoughts?
I don't like Reva.
Okay, more Vader, perhaps.
Yes, more Vader, more Kenobi. Actually, a little bit more Leia. I'm starting to like Leia. She came back a little in this episode.
The actor for little Leia is great.
She's doing a great job.
Yeah, she. I feel like it's pretty hard for young actors, especially like being interrogated and stuff like that. Because I heard Ewan McGregor. I'm going on a tangent now. He said the fear when he was in scenes with Vader was real. Like the fear on his face and stuff was real. That's how scary it was to be like fighting Darth Vader.
I'd be scared. Even if it's fake.
I know, dude.
It's just terrifying.
So, yeah, I feel like she's done a great job. And, yeah, more of her. She's a good side character.
She is.
And Reva had potential. I just feel like the writers missed the mark.
Yeah. So,
yeah, more Vader, please. I know
more
the
Vader,
show's
more
already
Kenobi,
done.
more Leia.
Yeah. And maybe we could have a good 2 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So now we'll pan into the outro. This man's music. And we'll see you in the next one.